My name is William Jelavich, and I'd like to talk to you about an idea for a movie called Broken Worlds. Now, this movie would be a futuristic sci-fi adventure of the why-done-it variety. It's like Star Wars meets Apocalypse Now, except in this case, Marlon Brando's character would be a sort of good guy, and that's combined with Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon meets Serenity, where, mystical warriors would be fighting each other on behalf of opposing governments, both of which have hidden agendas and less than savory methods for fighting wars. Now, this story is in a universe of space travel in civilizations that span over many stars and planets, and there's tons of different worlds, different species, and in this setting, there's a war between the Union and the Alliance, and their mystical warriors called the Order and the Ladder, respectively. Their fight has raged across the stars for nearly 1,000 years, and after years of shaky armistice, the leader of the Order, named Eric Anatoly, who's the Order master, is disillusioned and losing hope in the whole thing. He's anticipating that the war is going to start again, and he's tired of fighting a war that neither side seems to be able to win, and wishes there's a way to stop a war that, most people don't even remember why it started to begin with. It just seems like tons of people dying, worlds being destroyed, for a cause that is either lost or just doesn't make sense. However, startling news from a fringe world rekindles hope for Anatoly as he learns of Marcus Sunset, who is a defected member of the Ladder. He's a ladderer, and he's gone to this other world to pursue humanitarian efforts. It's a struggling colony world. But despite the peaceful activities and efforts, Sunset is still a mysterious warrior and a very powerful warrior, and Anatoly isn't sure if he can be trusted. And he has to consider, too, that, the Union and the Alliance have been fighting each other for so long, and the distrust and hatred between the Order and the Ladder is so strong that Anatoly doesn't know if there can be forgiveness or reconciliation, let alone trust. And he struggles with the idea himself because his wife actually died in the last round of hostilities between the two nations. But meanwhile, at the same time, the Order discovers that their government, the Union, is developing a super weapon that can literally shatter worlds. And if the Alliance learns of the super weapon, Anatoly is afraid that it's going to start an arms race that'll eventually lead to both sides just annihilating each other, one world after another. And so he needs to try to stop this weapon from being finished, while at the same time he has to decide whether he can trust this ladderer, Sunset, who, could be a great danger to the world that he's on, or he could end up, being the guy that can shatter this universe of war that both nations have always known. So this is a story, it's about the angst of fighting a never-ending war. It's about the pain of betrayal. It's about the need for redemption. It's about the need to understand, to be understood, and it's about breaking a cycle of the world that you've always lived in, by breaking the world that you've always lived in, and also about the constant struggle of figuring out why we fight, for futile, crazy reasons. And when you think about it, given the popularity of such sci-fi franchises as Star Wars and Star Trek, while also considering some of the stuff going on today, the constant violence in the Middle East and, just the tragedy and pain of wars in general, this movie would resonate strongly with audiences, offering great action and drama in an exciting futuristic environment in addition to presenting themes that the audience can really identify with. But that's the pitch. That's the idea for my movie, and I hope you enjoy the idea. I hope it gives you a lot to think about. And if you have any questions about it, please leave a comment or send me an email, or maybe we can talk on the Blackboard Instant Messenger. But I want to thank you for your time, and just hope you enjoyed it. Okay, bye bye.